It's easier to finish the classes because you've got them on your calendar, you've got them scheduled, you know you need to be here, you have specific timelines that someone else is setting. And then when you switch to that dissertation, it's all about you setting those timelines. And that's where life in itself kind of gets in the way.
Look very carefully at what your dissertation is, qualitative or quantitative, and if you're talking or surveying someone, who you're surveying or who you're talking to, because you need to make sure you find a time that's convenient for those people. For instance, if you're looking at teachers, you don't want to schedule that when they're giving I-STEP tests right at the end of a semester, right at the end of the school year. Find times when those people can conveniently be reached. If you're doing a quantitative dissertation, it's a survey, summer's now good for teachers because that's free time, they have internet access. But if you were doing a qualitative survey, summer would be terrible because teachers aren't around. When do you want to graduate? Let's work backwards from there and decide when you need to defend your dissertation, when you need to do your study, when you need to defend your proposal. This is where they ideally would like to graduate. And if they're unrealistic, it's up to the chair to say to them, let's be realistic about the timeline here. So look at that proposal, schedule that proposal as early as possible in your schedule to allow yourself enough time to get through all the process. You'll have to run a Turn-It-In report when you schedule your proposal and you go before your committee and that's completed. You still have to get IRB approval, and then you have to understand that this will go not only through your committee for final approval, but will go through your department chair and go through the associate dean as well before you'll get final approval to move forward with your dissertation study.
I mean, I was still thinking, oh, I'm gonna propose during the summer, and I'm gonna be able to graduate in the fall. And you know, to get through that's really, because I thought, well, I know you can't propose and defend in the same semester, so I'm like, well, that would be okay. But you know what? I think it would be. I'm sure you could, but to be where I was, there was really no way that I could. I proposed in July, and my survey went out in November 9th. Yeah, so you're right, a timeline just to kind of for yourself to say, and then back it up. What does that mean? Okay, if I have to do by here, when do I have to have this to my chair? When do I have to have that? Not the chair, but it's the department chairperson.
Right.
And then to go through the dean's office when you have 20 other people who have a dissertation laying in there as well. I defended on February 21st, and I'm still, it's not got the final approval from grad school, and here's who my cohort. We also, okay, we're going to get this done, we're graduating in May. Well, so like I reached out to them and I said, hey, where are you guys at? Oh, well, we're doing this, you know, and I'm like, have you scheduled? Oh, no, not. I'm like, well, let me tell you, we have to be done with this by the end of February. And they're like, what? You know, and I said, yeah, because they're saying it takes half a semester to get through campus. It's all over there. In fact, I checked the status just this morning. So it's under review. I mean, obviously, you know, I've got 2 more weeks before they're drop dead, so hopefully they'll get it all reviewed. But